you're looking for restaurant recommendations, ask me after the show. I weighed 92 fucking pounds when I moved to this town. If food's not your thing, multi-million-dollar fine art galleries, if neither of those hold your attention, then welcome to the only town in the country with all those weird dudes on every inch of the strip. Passing out hooker trading cards. All right, some of your collecting my people are here. The only difference between those hooker trading cards and the STDs that come with them, oh, you'll never collect all of the trading cards. See, I'm glad you're laughing at that. That joke is my litmus test for the entire show. You have to understand, the very first night I told that joke, there was a woman sitting right where you're sitting. As soon as I told that joke, this woman actively hated my guts for the entire show. Yeah, now her client next to her, oh, he thought it was fucking hilarious. And I didn't grow up here in Las Vegas. I grew up in Detroit, Michigan. Okay, that shit never happens. Do I have somebody from Detroit? Okay, so it's just pity all over the place then. No, it's fine. I grew up there. I'm used to it. Hell, my first adult decision, I moved from Detroit down to New Orleans for about 5 years. Round of applause. Yeah, round of applause. Anybody here been to the Big Easy? Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, alcoholics are all down this strip. Perfect. Emily does a good job lumping. You know, you guys over here, I'm going to throw this out there. You sound way too sober for this shit tonight. You do know what sober stands for, don't you? S-O-B-E-R? Son of a bitch, everything's real. Some of you are telling that tomorrow, aren't you? New Orleans was a great town to learn about hypnosis. It was a weird town, though. Bourbon Street, still the only street in America where horses step in human shit. See, there was that ha-ha, ooh. And I understand that groans over there, but think about it. You're looking at the only human being who can honestly share this sentence with you. I had to move to Las Vegas to clean my life up. Yeah, how messed up was that planning? I actually started as a certified hypnotherapist. It was in the year 2000. I decided it was going to be way more fun to use my powers for evil instead of good, so that brings me to Sin City. All right, fans of evil, we're bonding. I dig it. The biggest question I get asked on a hypnosis show, every night people ask me, can I be hypnotized? Simply put, the answer is yes. Everybody in this room can experience hypnosis. And you guys are starting off fun, so I'm going to show you something you can do when you go home. And holy shit, when I see you guys are starting off fun, you have to understand, performers here in town, we kind of dread Saturday nights. And the reason performers dread Saturday night shows is, look, it's Saturday. You've been walking around all day. Some of you don't know if you're drunk or sober right now. I mean, holy shit, if we're going to be 100% honest, half of you are just happy to be sitting in a fucking chair right now, aren't you? Yeah, I know, I can dig it. No, you have to understand, last Saturday, the average age in this room, they all felt like they were about 26, 27 weeks left to live. Oh shit, even worse, a couple of months ago, we had a door show in here while a giant rave was happening out on the street. And look, I don't call anyone out on lifestyle choices, because trust me, I have made very screwed up decisions. But if that was your daughter in that rave, wearing only fuzzy boots, a G-string, and the word slut on her stomach, yeah, you might have fucked it up as a parent. So you guys are starting off fun. I'll share something you can do when you go home. Everybody, hold one hand up in the air just like this. Perfect, make that little okay symbol. Now look up here on stage, look at my hand. Look only at my hand. As you're looking at my hand, take your hand, place it, put it, throw it immediately on your chin right now. Good, now, how many people don't know the fuck their chin is? Yeah, that sliding shit didn't count. Make noise if that just happened to you. You can totally fuck with people next week. It works in every room you do it. Here's all that happened. I threw you a visual. For a bunch of you, that visual, it shot right through your brain. Yeah, just for a second I said chin, and if you're still lost, there's a thing down here. If you threw your hand up on your cheek, you had a hypnotic moment. And for the two people in the room tonight, and I'm not pointing you out, but for the two people that I saw put their hand on their forehead, it's kind of drunk, really. Everybody in this room has entered into different levels of hypnosis. Let me see who shares his common life experiences. By round of applause, who here has ever been laying in bed Okay, fuck, he doesn't sleep. Come on, man, knuckle up. Take the front row, yeah? I'm starting low on this shit. We build our way up on these. All right, let's try that again. Round of applause. Who's ever been laying in bed? You jump up because it feels like you're falling. Who's been there? Perfect. That right there, that's sensitive hypnosis. I'm kind of in between asleep and awake. Go through different versions of that every night when you're going to bed. Another real common example. You're driving. It's really late at night. All of a sudden, 5 or 10 miles, they go slipping by your brain. Yeah, there are nights you don't even remember those miles really happening. Who's been there? Yeah? Yeah, no, don't clap for that. No, if you clap for that, nobody drives with your ass anymore. Hypnosis is relaxing. It's a comfortable state. I'm gonna make you 3 promises about getting hypnotized tonight. Promise number 1, you will have more fun up here tonight as part of my show than you're gonna have down there. Laughing at your friends who are up here tonight because they're part of my show. And yes, you will be doing fun, funny, and adult things. But while you will do fun, funny, and adult things, my number 1 promise, my biggest guarantee every night I do my show is always this. I will never, ever embarrass or humiliate anybody who walks up on my stage tonight. Right. An ounce of faith in the whole fucking room. You just feel the change on the track on me. I don't blame you. Every night I say that. Every night I hear some version of, yeah, right. Which, honestly, at this point in my career, it just hits my ears as, bullshit, hypno boy. And I don't blame skeptics, but follow my train of thought on this. My goal when I do a show is simple. I need you to leave this room tonight. I need you to tell everybody you know this is the most fun you had in Las Vegas. Now, if I have you up here and I embarrass your ass, you're not even telling people you came here tonight. So I'm gonna make sure you have the time of your life. Also, there's something you want. Maybe you wanna lose weight, maybe you wanna quit smoking, maybe you wanna relax more. Like I said, I started as a certified hypnotherapist. Whatever you want, I'm gonna leave you with a private, but a permanent suggestion to help you improve your day-to-day life. That's my way of saying thank you for walking up here. I will let you not want to eliminate anybody from volunteering. There are 2 types of people I can never have on stage. First type of person I do not want up here tonight. I do not want anybody on stage who has an overwhelming need to have to prove to me or to anybody they're with that they cannot be hypnotized. You win. Look, I can't force you to go under, and if I could, oh, my dating life would have been so much more fun. The other type of person I do not want up here tonight, I do not want anybody on stage who, in the last hour, has said the words, amen. Okay, blank looks. All right, that's a good thing. No, let me elaborate. This isn't religious. All I mean by that very simply is this. Please, do not volunteer if, in the last hour, you have said the words, amen. Okay, there's like 6 people giggling too long at that. Look, not can I not hypnotize somebody if they're stoned, but sweet shit, would it even matter? You're Elvis. People want to have fun, people want to have a good time. We actually have a couple of different ways to explain what hypnosis is, even before I bring it up here, and I know it's that old Hollywood thing, where hypnotist waves his watch. Hypnosis doesn't work like that. This came from something really cool, and shows what the brain does in hypnosis. So here's what I need, front row, all the way across. Stand up, front row, stand up. Grab one of these pendulums, hold it up in your thumb and finger, and then turn and face the audience, because I've seen this before. You've got an excuse. If you're not comfortable, I understand. Well, because I talked to you before you came. Yeah, I know, yeah. I occasionally, yeah, true. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Hey, you can do it from right there. All right, perfect. All right, do not consciously move your pendulum. Just look at it. And hold on one second, big brother. I'm just going to do what nature couldn't. I'm going to give you some more length on that. Perfect. Go right there. It's an easy joke. I just love that one. All right, do not consciously move your pendulum. Just look at it. As you're looking at your pendulum, on the count of 3, I want you to think the 2 words left and right. 1, 2, 3. Just stare at your pendulum and imagine it was swinging left and right, further and faster, further and fast. The more you think the words left and right, the further and faster it starts to swing. So they're not consciously moving it. As they think about it, they're subconscious. It sends a signal to their finger, and it forces it to happen. Now, on the count of three, it's going to change direction. It's going to go back and forth from your nose to the wall. Think back and forth, towards and away, towards and away. 1, 2, 3. Think back and forth, towards and away. Now, I know some people having bigger reactions than others. That's what I look for when we get you on stage tonight. Now, on the count of three, it's going to change direction again. Imagine there was a giant circle under you. Just think the words around and around and around. 1, 2, 3. Think around and around and around. As those circles get bigger, the only thing even cooler is when everybody gives you guys a big hand for helping us out. Now that we've done something with a few people, let's do something with everybody. Everybody, put your feet flat on the floor for me. Hold both hands out in front of you just like this. Fold your hands together and bring your folded hands up to about face level. If anybody's lost or confused, we just made the church, we're about to make the steeple. I love when people get that joke. I do. That was like the sweetest thing I'm going to say up here all night long. It really is. All right, hold up your, exactly. Hold up your index fingers, your top 2 fingers. Hold your index fingers about a ½ an inch apart. Now, do not look at me. Look at, shit. Okay. Ladies, this is not a ½ a fucking inch. Okay, time out, ladies. Guys may try to tell you this is 9 inches. Okay, but in all fairness, I'm going to point this out. My wife tries to tell me this is half of a queen-size bed. So fair is fair. Yeah, some of you are right on my bandwagon right now, too. But I love it as soon as I tell them that there's some giggling guys and we're going, what the fuck? I swear to you, since I've been telling that joke, I've got like 2 feet more bed space. It is awesome. All right, back where we were. Fingers up. Well, about a ½ an inch apart. Do not look at me. Look at the tips of your fingers. In just a second, I'm going to take a deep breath into the nose. Count of 3, you're going to let it out to the mouth. You're going to feel your fingers move together like 2 magnets. Deep breath into the nose. And 1, 2, 3. As you let that breath out, you can feel your fingers moving closer and closer. 3, it's like 2 magnets coming together. 2, like a rope, a string, pulling them closer, tighter. Oh, the more you giggle, the faster that shit happens. I see that down there. 2, going closer and closer. 1, feel them touching, getting tighter and tighter. 3, 2, 1, 0. If you felt your fingers move, you thought that was weird, clap your hands. I live in your brain. I hypnotize anyone. I cannot hypnotize these empty chairs. In just a second, I'm going to ask for 10 to 12 volunteers to come up here. Now, when I'm looking for volunteers, here's what I'm looking for. First of all, do not volunteer if you're under the age of 18. You must be over 18 to be up here. Second, do not volunteer if, medically speaking, you know you shouldn't. Now, what do I mean by that? Simple. If you are pregnant, do not volunteer. If you have broken bones, do not volunteer. If you have heart problems, do not volunteer. If you are 9 months pregnant with a pacemaker and a broken knee, oh shit, no. Also, really important rule I've learned doing a show every night here in Vegas. Now, I'm not calling anybody in this room out tonight, but if you are currently prescribed to take, or you are not taking, you're super powerful, you're anti-mood altering, you're anti-psychotic, you're anti-messed up kind of pills, yeah, do not volunteer. See, you're giggling about this. I swear to you, it was about 6 years ago. I was doing a show. I will never forget this night. I had a dude on stage. That guy looked exactly like the Indian from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Yeah, I'm talking about Chief, that stoic-looking dude. And if you're not familiar with that movie, think like the Danny Trejo Machete starter kit. Yeah, just like that big stoic-looking dude. I would say relax. This guy was on my stage going... The end of the show, his little brother hauls ass up to me and screams, "Dude, I haven't seen my brother that relaxed in months." Shit, I'm glad you had a good time. Normally, I would see only one person in each group. We have some bigger groups. If 2 or 3 from a group want to talk, I'm fine with that. In the beginning, do not sit right next to your friend. When you sit next to your friend, you tend to worry more about them than you do about you. Now, this is an audience participation show. Just a second, I'm going to ask for 12 volunteers. Give me 3 people. We do dental work. On the other hand, give me 12 volunteers, I will give you a night you'll never forget. You'll never ride in here. When you come up on stage, I need you to walk up either side of the stage, carefully up the step on either side of the stage. At this point, I'm jealous of 12 of you, because 12 of you, just by walking up the step on either side of the stage, you get to do what I worked my entire life for. You get to star in your own Las Vegas show. Let's go, come on up, give me another, let's go! Let's go! Let's go, fill them up. We need like 7 more. We're halfway there. Let's go. Fill them up. Give me a guy. Give me a girl. Give me a guy who wants to be a girl. I don't give a shit. I am not going to check the start of the game. Let's go. Fill them up. We need 6 more. I'm assuming you're David. The reason I'm not giving you any shit is you know like 4 of them are standing for you, but all of them are moving a goddamn chair and not moving it in. Yeah, I know. I'll call them all out on that shit right now. Let's go. 4 more. Let's go. 2 more. Okay, here's the only bad news about tonight's show. I've seen the Rolling Stones live 3 times. This is my favorite song. I will let this thing play 7 times in a row. This is all good memories for me. Let's go, fill them up. Give me 2 more, I'll be back up on stage. Let's go. Fill them up. I ain't wasting time on this, guys. Let's go. 2 more. Fill them up. Wow, that was weak as shit. Oh, holy Christ. You guys, you deserve way better than what you just got out of that mess. You really do. And I can tell my problem. I've got every fun person in the room sitting up here right now. Yeah, I know. Holy shit. If there was an ounce, honestly, an ounce of justice in this universe, what I should be doing right now, I should be telling you to sit back. I should be hypnotizing their asses. Oh yeah, I know the rules are rules. I gotta do it this way. Give me 1 minute though. I swear to you, I'm gonna fix this shit behind me. I appreciate you coming up. I'll be right back with you. Before I do that, my dear, I need a quick favor from you. No more than this. Would you just move your chair over just that much for me? Thank you so much. Okay, scoot over a little, scoot over a little, scoot over. And yeah, holy shit, in a second I'm gonna tell you guys relax and fuck, and you look really comfy right there. All right, perfect. Give me just 1 second. I'll be right back with you. Thank you again for coming up. Okay, I'm gonna take the blame for that. I didn't explain that moment properly. Let me give you a mulligan. Let's do this again. Here's the deal. Tonight, you guys all came out to an audience participation show. Now, a whole bunch of you decided you didn't want to volunteer on stage. Front fucking row. That's all right, I'll live with that. Just because you didn't volunteer, that doesn't mean that your responsibilities in an audience participation show are over. From this point on the show, the more noise you make, the more you laugh, the more you clap, the more you cheer, the better they feel, the better they do. So I'm gonna reframe this. I'm gonna put it out there like this. Tonight, I need you to make noise for them like you just realized your ass isn't up here! For that, we're gonna have some superstars tonight. All right, my friends, you're all my brave ones, you're all my chosen few. Appreciate you coming up tonight. We're gonna take great care of each and every one of you. If everybody would please put your feet on the floor for me, return to your lap, your hands on your knees. My dear, we're gonna start right here with you. What's your name? Michelle, would you just stand up for me? Thank you so much, Michelle. Hold your hands up. Perfect, just like that. Excellent. Hold on 1 second. I'm just gonna grab that. That goes right around like that. Take your seat for me, and then just tie that into a single bow. You are not my first lady to come up here wearing a short skirt. So whenever I have a woman in a skirt, immediately everybody in the first 2 rows, their eyes are like that big right off the bat. That's a full skirt. That's not cut, right? You're good? No, I was double checking. Hell, I've actually had I've had a woman up here, and she was wearing a shirt cut so low, she had to shave to wear the damn thing. When that's happened, Emily, if that's coats we put across you, you're gonna be moving around tonight. Your safety, your comfort level is my #1 concern. I have never allowed anybody on my stage to get more XX exposure than they planned on. And if you're worried about my judgment, then I don't blame you, we can be honest. We'll talk about first impressions for a second. I paid money for this haircut. Yeah, life is why. Don't be jealous. Do not be jealous. But that's why Emily's up here. She's always going to keep an eye on you. We're always going to keep you safe tonight. In order for us to keep you safe, there's one thing I need from each and every one of you. Please, never leave your chair, never move your chair, unless we move you or we ask you to move. That keeps you safe, everyone around you safe. Is anybody up here chewing gum tonight? Gum chewers. Nobody has gum? Chewing, you didn't have to show me, I would have believed you, baby, but that's teamwork, that's getting involved. I like that. All right, nobody has gum. Chewing tobacco, ladies. All right, perfect. Everybody put your feet flat on the floor, hands on your lap, hands on your knees, sit back in your chair. Perfect, been pissed off any short people, I'm doing all right tonight. Oh no, I fucked it up one night. I had a midget sitting up here on stage. I did. I wasn't paying attention. I say it so often. Put your feet flat on the floor, sit back in your chair. That night behind me, you hear this little voice scream, "Make up your fucking mind." Yeah, it happened. I felt like a jackass. Everybody on stage, take a deep breath into the nose, out to the mouth. Sounds stupid, but it feels good. Do it again. Deep breath all the way in, all the way out. Taking those deep, full breaths. The reason I'm trying to take these deep breaths, very simple. You're deeply asleep at night. There are moments you breathe less than 10 to 12 times a minute. Just by slowing down your breathing, tells your body it's time to relax. You take those deep, full breaths. I'm going to give the audience a few instructions. We're starting in 1 minute. All right, it's only taking 4.5 minutes to get this group where we need them. For the next couple of minutes, I do need some quiet out here, but I'm going to explain the process. You'll be able to follow along with this. Once they're under, one rule: no whistling. It's just in a room this size, whistling gets really overpowering really fast, especially to your neighbors. But the more you laugh, the more you clap, the more you cheer, the better they're going to feel, the better they're going to do tonight. All right, my friends, you've got the easiest job in the universe. All hypnosis is relaxation mixed with a little bit of imagination and concentration. What we're about to do, this is easier than falling asleep at night. I've hypnotized over 15,000 people in my career. Each and every one of them have left my stage better than they started. I'll make sure the same is true for each and every one of you. Take those deep, full breaths all the way in, all the way out. We'll start in 30 seconds with something called visualized relaxation. Exactly what it sounds like. Step by step, from your toes to your head, going to imagine, experience your body relaxing. It's a 90-second technique. In 90 seconds, this has been shown to dramatically reduce stress, reduce tension, and increase focus. It's a brilliant way to reset your day. Let's begin. Take 2 deep breaths together. Deep breath into the nose and hold it. On a 3, let it out. 1, 2, 3, let it go. You feel your body just naturally sink down into your chair. Do it again, deep breath in. Just on the count of 3 when I tell you to let that breath out. If you haven't yet, I want you to close your eyes. Keep them closed. 1, 2, 3. Let that breath out. Close your eyes. Keep them closed. You're going to hear this music playing. This music's designed to drown out any sort of noise we have going on throughout the room tonight. Just keep taking those deep, full breaths, all the way in and all the way out. And you'll discover with every breath you take, all the noise in the room fades into the background, lulling and relaxing you, helping you to focus and follow the sound of my voice. With every beat of the music you hear, with every breath you take, allow all the day's stress and tension to simply erase and evaporate. Breath by breath, let it dissipate and disappear. And as you relax and sink down into your chair, I'll never ask you to clear your mind. I will ask you to think of something bigger than all of today put together. I want you to imagine that you are looking up into a night sky. Imagine a black, endless void stretching out for all eternity. And as you look up into that night sky, you can now imagine thousands upon thousands of stars. As you look up into those stars, they'll begin to gather and merge. They become one giant star, simply filling your imagination. And as you stare into the very center of that star, you can see a very simple black dot. As you look into that dot, it grows and expands. It becomes its own night sky, filled with thousands of its own stars. Just watching in your imagination as stars become skies, letting skies become stars, watching universes roll into universes throughout your imagination. As a wave of relaxation rolls across your body. Let this wave of relaxation start at your toes and let it grow and expand. Let it grow from your toes to the bottom of your feet to your heels up into your ankles and your calves. With every beat of the music you hear, with every breath you take, let your mind focus on the sound of my voice, let everything else fade away. And let this relaxation grow from your toes through your knees all the way up through your legs. In your mind's eye, I want you to see, feel, hear, experience this relaxation. Let it continue to rise up. Let it grow from your legs into your fingers and your fingertips. Imagine your fingertips relaxing. Imagine all the blood vessels in your fingers opening up. Almost like a tingling feeling rolling from your fingertips through your fingers into your hands, your palms and your wrists. Let your forearms and your elbows go. Let your arms just sink down into your lap. And let this relaxation grow all the way up through your neck and shoulders. Easy way to relax your neck and shoulders. We'll do this together. I want you to make all the muscles in your neck and shoulders as tight as you can. Let your shoulders get tighter and tighter. Take that deep breath in through your nose and hold it. Count to 3, let out that breath, let out that tension. Let your head roll forward. 1, 2, 3. Let that breath out. Let your head roll forward towards the front of your chest. Further forward you let your head roll, the more relaxed you become, the better you feel. One more time, a deep breath into the nose, out to the mouth. Just let your body relax and sleep. Now, hypnotists use the word sleep. It's misleading. When I'm talking about sleep, I'm not talking about a dream state. I'm talking about that in-between a sleep and awake, that moment of complete relaxation mixed with that moment of complete focus. You're always able to hear the sound of my voice. From this point on, it's like I'm conducting your own personal dream. I'm going to take you deeper in this state of relaxation. Count from 10 to 1. If every number I count down, find your mind more and more focused on the sound of my voice. So from 10 to 9, feeling more focused. 9 to 8, deeper still. 8 to 7, deeper and deeper. Every number's a multiplier. It's like you're imagining yourself walking down a path, or you're imagining all the day's stress and tension just disappearing like a cloud over the horizon. Just going going, gone. Starting at the number 10. Proud of each and every one of you for being up here. 9. And take great care of you. 8. Going deeper and deeper. 10. 9. 8. All right, they're doing fantastic. We're gonna start right now. We're gonna do our first thing. As I continue to talk,